So, welcome. Alright guys, so I always get questions about my tattoos. So now we're going to go through all the tattoos that I have and the meaning. Here's a funny little thing. I am 32 years old and I never got my first tattoo until the end of Final Reckoning. I had 0 tattoos until 32 years old. And I got my first tattoo at the end of Final Reckoning. So let me take you through that. The problem is I could never think of something I wanted to put on my body that I could commit to. So I was like, what the hell am I gonna get tattooed on me that I'm not gonna regret, right? If I got my tattoos when I was 24 years old, I would have had a whole Tim Burton sleeve. Would not have regretted it per se. But I really like what I got going on right now. So let me take you through it. My very, very first tattoo. So what I would do on the challenge, here's what I do. I would always draw on myself with marker. And all the time on the challenge, I would always draw a sword. And I always drew like a little cross and I drew lots of little shamrocks. And so I'm like, you know what? The sword is something that I've always wanted, especially when Vendettas came around and I was running the final in full armor gear. And I'm running around and I'm like, I need a sword and a horse and a sword. And I love superheroes. I love strong women. I love Wonder Woman. And I was like, I want to have my own sword no matter what to remind me how strong I am. So let me take you to my first tattoo. Now, and the other only thing, let me back up. The first thing that I thought I could ever really commit to is that I would never regret, a tattoo that I knew that I would never, ever, ever regret before I committed to this whole thing, was the date that I got my horse, because I love my horse more than anything in the world. She is my life. She is my light. She is my happiness. She's been with me through everything. So I thought that the one thing I would never regret is the date that I got my horse. So at the end of Final Reckoning, I decided I'm going to do it. I'm going to get my first tattoo. So Polly took me to some tattoo shop in Cape Town, South Africa, and he took me in and I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get my first tattoo. There's no going back now. And I decided what I want is the date that I got my horse in Roman numerals. Polly then also, you know the little Roman numeral tattoo he has here? He got that when I got mine. So this was my first tattoo. It's May 12th, 2000. It is the date that I got my horse, and I knew that when I got it, I would never regret it. So that was my first tattoo. I'm terrified of needles, but it felt like a vibrating cat scratch. I liked it. I actually enjoyed getting it done. So much so that I said, you know what? I'm like, why don't you give me another tattoo? So before I left, I got this little cross here that I would always put on. It's like a little mini sword / cross, so I got this. And then I left, and I was like, I did it. I got my first tattoo, 32 years old. I got this that I won't regret because it's the date that I got my horse. I got my little cross, which I'm not going to regret because it's super cute. It's my little mini sword. And I got that. Cape Town, South Africa. After that, I went home, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to get my sword. So I went with a few of my friends down to Missoula, Montana, and I was like, I'm gonna get the sword. I'm totally gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I'm glad that I didn't, because there was no planning in it whatsoever. The guy stenciled it on me. I sat in there. I started hyperventilating. He's already got like the needles in, and he's like, I'm gonna do it. And I was like, I can't do it. So what ended up happening was I talked to this amazing tattoo artist in Livingston, Montana, and I tag his work all the time. His name's Jacob. Killer, does really gothic, crazy stuff. And he designed this one for me. And I decided, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it done. He added this little half moon, which if you look at it this way, it's like a Taurus, because I am a Taurus the bull. So it's a little Taurus. I love my sword. I love it. I regularly have sword fights with people. I'll go pew, 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 pa-ching, pa-ching. I regularly have sword fights with my forearm. Regularly. It's a very fun tattoo to have. So that was my third tattoo. So ready? Tattoo number 1, Cape Town, South Africa. The date that I got my horse, one that I will never regret. The cross, Cape Town, South Africa. My second tattoo ever, 32 years old. My third, my sword, and I freaking love my sword. It's like the sword that I didn't have when I ran the finals in Vendettas in full knight in armor gear, and now I have it. Bitches, pew, pew, pew. Deflecting negativity like wah, 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 wah. All right, then I was like, all right, I need another tattoo because they're addicting. So, hence comes in this sexy tattoo, this thigh thing, which, here's the thing. Paulie has a tattoo here on his thigh that I always found incredibly sexy. And I was like, and I've seen girls, like CrossFit girls and other people that have this little thingy here, and it's fucking hot. So I'm like, I want it. And so I had this quote, and it said, she wasn't looking for a knight, she was looking for a sword. And to me, that's just the ultimate, you know, woman empowerment right there. Like, I don't need a man. I'm only gonna be with the man that I want to be with because I'm happy with him. I can do anything on my own. Anything. Like, I could save myself. I can win a challenge, even against dudes if I have to. Like, I don't need someone to take care of me. I can take care of myself. I have my sword, so I don't need no damn knight because I'm the knight, because I'm riding horses, carrying my sword, bitches. All right, so that's where this one comes into play, and I love it. Now, my last tattoo. I did this little show called Just the Tattoo of Us. And as I literally got all of my tattoos, my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in like half a year, 32 years old, I had 0 tattoos and now I've got 5. All within the course of legit like 5 months. So I got called to do Just the Tattoo of Us. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, from the girl that had no tattoos, the one that like excruciatingly planned this one out, and now I'm just gonna do a show where I blindly let Paulie tattoo whatever the heck he wants on me, and I'll have no idea what it is. And I basically just warned him, I'm like, hell yeah, I want to do it because I want an awesome tattoo. But hell no, because all the tattoos on there are like terrifying. It's like people taking shits. It's like always titties and dicks. And I'm like, Paulie, if you tattoo something ugly on me, I'm like, I'll kill you because you have to see me naked. So don't put anything on me that like you're not gonna get turned on when you see me naked. That was the only rule. So, hence, therefore, we're here. This is actually my favorite tattoo, and I had no idea it was going to come out like this. I had no idea what he was doing, but this is my crow from Paulie, from Just the Tattoo of Us, and I think this is the prettiest tattoo that they have ever done on that show. I'm going to come in here so you can see it. Yep, definitely, that's my nipple. This is the tattoo. She took a lot of time with it. He added the coordinates of South Africa where we met. The heart is because that's the first time that he told me he loved me. And the crow is because I always told him, I'm like, part of it's our Game of Thrones thing that we have, but the other part of it is like, I'd always tell him I'm a bird. You know, I'm like, don't tell me what to do, don't try to own me because I will fly away. So if you want to keep me, you have to let me fly and then I'll come to you. And that's it. So, oh God, did you see my hairy armpits? Shit. Yeah, I haven't shaven them in a little bit. They're so gross. Shit, you caught me. Anyways, though, one more time. I'm going to go over it one more time with you. First tattoo, South Africa, coordinates I got my horse. Second tattoo, my little cross. Third tattoo, my sword because I am a knight. Fourth tattoo, she wasn't looking for a knight. She wasn't looking for a knight. She was looking for a sword. That's right there, and I got my sword. Last tattoo, and until I find out, I do want more tattoos. I just don't know where else I want to put them. But, and this is the last one. And this is my crow from Polly on just the tattoo of us. And I want more tattoos. I just don't know what I want or where I want to put them. But that's it, you guys. So thank you for joining my live. Now you know all about my tattoos and the stories behind them. And I have more really cool lives that I'm going to do with you guys. I'm going to tell you guys my deepest fears. I'm going to tell you secrets of the challenge house. I'm going to tell you all your most asked questions about the challenge. So stay tuned.
Oh, hello.
Polly's home. Whew. I was showing them my tattoos.
Oh, yeah?
And then I forgot that I didn't shave my armpits. And I was like, look at me. I was like, look at my tattoo. And I'm like, hairy armpits.
Yeah.
Damn the man. We don't need to shave armpits.
Get all that
bitches.
hair. I love hairy armpits. Woo.
You wanna come see my hairy armpit, babe?
Oh, I see it. That lighting.
You can see it?
Yeah. I mean, it's solid.
I did shower. I just didn't shave. I was showing them this one. Do you want to show them your tattoo? Come here. Come here. Ah.
Oh, God.
Come here.
This tattoo?
No,
Oh.
Polly.
So I got this one.
No.
Got
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
Look it. See, I was telling him about that one. Look it.
Got that one there. Whew. Got this baby. Grr.
Nobody cares about that one.
Grr. I got this one.
Yeah.
I got this
Oh,
one.
he dies.
These
Wait,
ones.
and I told him that
These.
this is. Oh Jesus! What
This
happened
is.
to you?
I don't know. I got mauled by a cat last night. I don't know who did that.
No. I told him you got this one when I got this one.
Yes. And I got this one on the back. Don't mind the claw marks. Don't mind the scratch marks
They
that
can't
are all
see
over
it.
my back.
You're fine.
Let's see. What other one do I
There's
have?
one more.
What is it? Which other one is it?
Sean!
Woo!
Ah, it's real!
It's not fake.
It's not real, guys.
It's not real.
I mean, it's not fake. Like, this is for real.
Actual
But
size.
he liked it.
Actual size.
So that's it. So
Whew.
thank you for joining my tattoo. Stop it. Polly!
I can't help it. I can't help it.
Don't get like that on my live.
Huh? Don't get like what?
You're so cringy.
I'm so cringy. Why? Because I just like to bite your butt. I like to bite your legs.
Anyways, guys, thank you for joining.
Whew.
And
I'm breathing hard because I just ran up a
3
whole bunch
flights
of
of
steps.
stairs.
And it's negative 20 degrees out, and I have asthma, so the negative 20 degrees hurts.
I haven't shaved anything, so
Yeah,
I don't care.
she
He doesn't
hasn't-
care.
if you don't just dive right in, whether it's shaved or not, then you ain't really about that life. Woo!
All right, bye, you guys. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
This lighting's amazing.